And Sabonis the bucket
from OKC back in 2017. This guy has raised his level.
Here against Martin. Here's Edey, and that one is hammered home.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keeps.
This is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope. And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan on the wing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Malik Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 3. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage. Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Murray scanning the floor. In the corner, it's Levine. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And that ties it up.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. You look at Martin, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Levine against Martin. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Pass to Bane. Outside Jackson. Back to Bane. It's Martin on the wing. 4 on the clock. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Outside DeRozan. Levine for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Last time they met was in Memphis.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find a handle.
Jackson setting the pick here for Martin.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Pass to Sabonis. Now Murray. Levine wide open. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Levine's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Kings. Memphis leading by 3. Outside Martin. Pass to Edey. He gets it in there. Edey's got 8.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Levine. No good on the 3. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Martin. Here's the lob to the hoop. In the corner, it's Bane. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Kings trail by 5. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get any rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. That's a 2 from Martin. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now a 7-point Grizzly lead. The Kings shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Murray kicks to Monk. Levine for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Levine's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Edey. Now here is Martin. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Here's Edey. Again, Memphis.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
DeRozan passes to Levine. Back to DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, he's not as explosive inside as he once was, but DeMar DeRozan still gets it done at the rim.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Martin. Edey. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Monk outside. It's over Morant. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Pass to Edey. No good with the layup. And here's DeRozan. Over Bane. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Grizzly. Outside, Martin. Jackson setting the pick here for Martin. Just 5 on the clock. Monk grabs the board. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. 6-point game. They can look forward to San Francisco after this game and a matchup against Golden State. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Sabonis is out there with Lyles. And it's Ellis at the guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Pass to Lyles. And here's DeRozan. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. On top of being such a great mid-range shooter, Stan, DeMar DeRozan has earned a reputation for also being a timely scorer. He performs well in the clutch.
Yeah, I was on the wrong end of that too many times, Kevin. DeMar ranks in the top 5 among players in clutch buckets made for his career, and he was given the nickname King of the Fourth.
Oh, I like that. Drills the three-pointer. Morant's got his first 3 points of the game.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
Martin, the pass to Jackson. Outside, Martin. They set the pick. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Sabonis. Ellis surveying the D. Back to Sabonis. With the fadeaway. Here's Lyles. Off target with his three.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Out to Morant. Off target from outside. The Kings trail by 6. On its way from Monk for 2. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Martin. Morant with the screen on Monk. Poked loose. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Wells. Here's Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
And loving the aggression from Sabonis. Going right up for the dunk there. Nice.
Martin, the pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Lyles. Morant against Monk. Over Morant. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 2 on the basket for Monk.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
Martin against Monk. Martin with the screen for Morant. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Grizzlies.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
He rifled that one in from distance. Ellis has got 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And taken away by Ellis. Lyles a screen on Morant. Here's Ellis. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Murray's checked in for Sacramento. Zach LaVine comes in for Monk. The Grizzlies also making a change. Baines checked in for Wells. Bane against DeRozan. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Martin against LaVine. Martin with a screen on DeRozan. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Stepping in from the line. It's easy money for Bane now.
Morant against Ellis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They've led by as much as 10. Baseline J on the way, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
And so LaVine will bring it up now for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 6. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Murray outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
Pass to Edey. Back to Martin. Jackson up top. Back to Martin. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's 13 points for Martin.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shots. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Player of the Month awards are in. Let's check them out. In the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
After a while, some guys get comfortable. Now, Giannis, he continues to work hard, adding.
And turning our attention to the first half of our game tonight, bit of a tough start for the Sacramento Kings.
You look at the score, it's.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now, though? What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Martin is out there with Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys. Well, Smooth in the last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He scored 12 points, and his passing was a cut above, with a ton of assists on the night. Just a fantastic effort for him out on the floor. See if he's got any gas left in the tank for tonight.